All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Happy New Year. Did y'all miss it? I feel like we hadn't done What's in the Bag in a long time.
It's been a minute.
It's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
When you do Christmas Eve
really?
and New Year's Eve, I mean, I know y'all wanted, y'all like, I didn't want to go to this Christmas Eve party. I wanted to do What's in the Bag.
Right. I didn't want to go for Christmas Eve.
No.
I wanted to
Do you want to
see
do What's in the Bag?
For sure.
So I'm Cleta.
I'm Sayla.
I'm Latrice.
I'm Maureen.
All right. So, and we're all here tonight with
What's in the bag?
So we'd love for you to introduce yourself. We see we're streaming to 5 different places, but we see all the YouTube comments. So we would love for you to comment, and we want to see who's watching. If you're a consultant, let us know. If you're a guest, that is awesome too. And feel free to text your friends and say, jump on here to these crazy ladies. They're going to give some New Year's tips. But before we do, y'all know I go to church on Wednesday night, and I run home, and I barely make it. Don't I, Sayla? And I want to read you the verse for today, for what's in the
Bible.
Right. What's in the Bible? What is in the Bible? There's a lot in this Bible. Okay. This is Acts 17. Okay. And this is about Paul, and he's in Berea. Okay. So let me just tell you what it says. It says, now the Berean Jews were of more noble character than those in Thessalonica, for they received the message with great eagerness and examined the scriptures every day to see if what Paul said was true. And our whole talk tonight was how their heart was open. They received the message of Jesus with eagerness, like they wanted to hear about it. And then they also searched and of course they didn't have the New Testament, they had the Old Testament. They searched those scriptures to make sure the preaching was correct, And then it said, like the Thessalonians, people from Thessalonica, they came over, and instead they agitated the crowd and stirred them up, and they had to, send Paul out of Berea again. So anyway, and we just said, we should be like the Bereans and study and they have, a lot of churches have the Berean class, and it's people that study the scriptures. That's what they're known for, that they study the scriptures. So there's your verse in case you didn't know about Berea or the Bereans. All right. So what we thought we would do. Hey, Sandra, Chris, and Miss Jones.
Hey, everybody.
And let's see, Tina. Good to see everybody. And Martha. So we'll shout you out if you put it on here. But what we're going to do is we're going to each give you 2 tips, a glamour tip and a skincare tip, to help you with the new year, new you look. Okay. Because you know how everybody starts a diet on July 1st. I keep saying that. January 1st. And
It'll be July soon.
I know. I'm telling you, it's almost here. But like everybody wants to, like, okay, now this year I'm going to do something else with my face. Okay. And so last night I did a party, and there were some girls there, and I said, what kind of skincare products do you use? She goes, I use Dial antibacterial soap on my face, and I use, and of course I'm like, and she's 25. I said, listen, I understand. I said, I've been in Mary Kay 40 years. I started at 23 using good skincare. I said, you will see a world of difference this year, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 40 years from now, and it shows. She didn't buy it last night, but she's going to get it. We're having a party. She's going to host a party. Mm-hmm. And so she's going to probably get it for free because she'll have a lot of friends there. So anyway, it's exciting. So I'll tell you what, Sayla, you want to start us out?
Okay.
Either let's do, just give your both tips. You can do both tips, or let's do skincare first. Let's do skincare, then we'll do glamour.
Okay. My skincare tip is, you want to use skincare and be consistent. I would suggest you get a skincare set from Mary Kay. Like Cleta said, she's been using it since she's 23. I've been using it since I was 30 something, and we look like we're 2 years old. No, I mean, our skin looks really good for all, at least mine, for the abuse I put it through. But the key is consistency. One of the main products you need to use, and probably one of the first after your cleanser and moisturizer is eye cream, because the skin around your eye is 1/4 as thick as the rest of your face. And I've got this is my firming eye cream.
Okay,
I use it in the morning and at night. It moisturizes. There are no oil glands right under your eyes. So you want to use a good cleanser, moisturizer, and an eye cream before you need it. You need to use the eye cream. I promise you. But you have to use it in the morning and at night, not just, on the 1st and the 30th, like when you get paid. No, you have to use it. And And I honestly, I used to wait till right before I went to bed, but I would be so tired. So now I wash my face and do all my products earlier in the evening so I don't miss out. Okay. That is my tip. Consistency is the key.
I love it. And that is a great tip. When you're done for the day, like, even if it's 8 o'clock, but you're not going to see anybody and you're not leaving. It's okay to go and wash your face and do the things before you're dead dog tired.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of times I go in there, I'm like, I'm going to wash it, but I may only just do night cream. Of course, I never do that because I can't. I wish I could, but I have to do my steps. But anyway. Okay. So my tip for skincare is this little product, and it is our Mary Kay Retinol 0.3. They came out with this. If y'all remember, we had 0.5, and then we had the calming milk and all the retinization process, which, it's fine. But every now and then I would use it, and then I would be like, my skin would start being irritated. This one, every day. And it's so easy to use. And the biggest thing is you're going to use her tip. You're going to do your skincare and do your eye cream first before you do this. Okay, because you don't want any of this to go underneath your eyes. And sometimes after you put something on, then you get the eye cream, some of that product is left on your fingers. So it's best to do your eye cream earlier, after you do your cleanser and stuff. And then right before you put your moisturizer on, you put on this retinol. And really, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm an overuser in most things. I mean, I really am. But with this particular one, I just push it down one time. That is enough. And I target, I really feel like the wrinkles on my forehead and then like right around here are my main. So I go dot, dot, dot. And then I just kind of go all over the mouth area and then blend that in up there. And then I do my moisturizer. And so if you just did this one item, like started this week and say, I'm going to use retinol for 6 months, and take a picture of your face before, not that it takes 6 months, but I mean, like, it's just like anything. If you do like a commitment, not like a week, you'll tell in a week, but you would be surprised how good your skin's going to look. And at that particular party, I'm going to tell you, I told the girls, I said, I've been in Mary Kay, I said, since I was 23. I said, and I just celebrated 40 years. I said, go ahead, add it up. It's okay. And they're like, what? They're like, I really thought you were in your 40s like us. It's the biggest compliment. And I said, I'm telling you, it's due to cleansing my face and doing all the steps every night. I said, and it's also due to wearing sunscreen every day since I was 23 years old. Well, how many days for the first 23 years? 0. I did not wear sunscreen. Did you? We didn't wear sunscreen.
No, we didn't even know about it.
And I didn't even want to wear it when I signed up to sell Mary Kay.
No.
I'm like, ugh. But I did because it was part of the system, So anyway, there you go. That's my skincare tip. Okay. Latrice, you want to go?
Yeah. And it's interesting because we haven't talked to each other today, y'all. But let me just say, the deal is, as Sayla said, consistency. But I can remember, and using the same brand, as a young teenager, we may have not have got the high end, but we stayed with the same brand. And I facialed a lady yesterday. She said, I have bought stuff off of the internet. And she said, it doesn't work. And I said, of course it's not going to. I said, because you're mixing a bunch of stuff together that you don't even know what it's for. And anyway, so she was so thankful that we got together yesterday. She's promising me that she's going to stick with it. And I said, you know what about with Mary Kay? You not only get the greatest product, you get the greatest customer service, and you get me. And anyway, but one of the things I want to say about focus in the new year with skincare is I love all of our skincare, but my skin tends to get so dry especially right now. It's wishy-washy weather out there, but y'all, I love this gel mask. It is so soothing. It's refreshing. You can put it on, leave it on 10, 15 minutes, wipe it off, or guess what? You can sleep in it. And so it really helps restore the moisture loss in your skin. And I just say, stick with our brand, the best brand, be consistent. And we all did abuse our skin because that woman couldn't believe how old I was yesterday either. And I started Mary Kay when I was 28.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Praise the
Mhm.
Lord.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Maureen.
Yeah, well, those are all amazing. And yeah, it's so weird we didn't talk to each other. We all have different takes on all this. I was 28 when I started Mary Kay as well. I was putting Irish Spring bar soap on my face and Vaseline intensive care body lotion on my face. And I wondered why I was oily. It was a wreck. So living in Michigan, I have to tell you, I feel like a saltine cracker for the last 8 weeks from head to toe. But our skincare is all that. So I'm going to tell you just really quick, like if your skin is feeling dull in January, it's not broken, it's thirsty. So you must start drinking some water, especially if you're in the northern states. I love our foaming cleanser. It's going to do the job. It's nourishing and moisturizing as it goes along. Then you're going to follow up with a booster, the hyaluronic acid. It's a double time moisturizer. It's a booster. And then our intense moisturizing cream. It's so yummy. It's like the Cool Whip of our moisturizing creams. But then I read a little tip on our nourishing oil where when we apply things, we're always going upward and outward. But they said to press the oil in and make it the last thing that you do whenever you're trying to add some moisture to your face. But I got to tell you that all of our moisturizers, when you layer them versus like trying to pile on a whole mountain of it of one kind, it's really going to deliver you better results than trying to pile on like a mountain of moisturizer. Do it in layers. Talk to your consultant because we're here to serve you versus a one-time shopping order. And we would love to help you meet your skincare goals.
I love it. Thank you. And let me ask y'all something. Just if you were, let's say that you had years and you were a smoker, okay, and your skin when you smoke, around your mouth area and that whole area gets really. What would y'all say would be a really great tip for someone that has that? She smoked and her skin is taking a toll for that.
Well, I was a smoker for too long. So first of all, she's going to need the deep wrinkle filler for sure. And then anything like the layering of all the moist, because it's nasty. When you smoke, all that poison is just laying on your skin. Oh, I can't even think about it. So just a lot of moisturizer.
And the retinol probably too.
Retinol
really helps
for
that.
sure. But that deep wrinkle filler,
there are some ladies that maybe they don't need to smoke anymore, but they have that smoke damage. And so you can reverse some of that with like our products. So, all right. Okay, let's go into a glamour tip. Okay, Sayla, you want to kick us off?
Okay. My glamour tip is, well, I had a couple of them
Well,
written
go
down.
ahead.
So one of them is if you wear eyeliner, some people like maybe get it heavy or you can see that kind of strong line. If you will take some eyeshadow with a sponge or a soft brush and just go over that eyeliner, it will soften that eyeliner. So it's not it's just soft and it doesn't look like a line popping off your face. It just accentuates your eyes. The other thing is your eyebrows, y'all. My mother talked to me about my eyebrows my whole life. She had beautiful brows, dark, shaped, and my hair is lighter than hers. And so mine faded soon. And certainly now you can't hardly see my brows, but they do frame your face. So you want to use a good brow liner. That ours has a real fine tip and you can just gently do the lines. And my daughter is 30 and she's got dark hair, but she still uses the brow definer just to kind of fill in some spots. If you're more in my age range, you definitely want some color in your brow. You want your brows 1 to 2 shades darker than your hair color, not black, but just a soft color. You can also take a little bit of eyeshadow and kind of soften the lines that you put in there. If you have dark hair, black hair, don't use black. You want your brows a shade or 2 lighter than your hair. And also we have this brow tint, which is really good. It thickens the lashes. The brows, it helps them stay up. And you can use both of these together, but just a great product. And it will make a huge difference. Get somebody to help you with it. Call a Mary Kay consultant and she'll hook you up with the right product.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Selah. All right. And for me, my tip is it would not be a what's in the bag if Cleta didn't drop something. Okay. If for somebody that you get up and you're always in a hurry and you're always running late and you want to look cute, but you just don't even hardly have time. And so I'm thinking about like your eyeshadow. And so some people might go, I don't even have time to put on eyeshadow. I can't even sit there and do all that. No. I got to tell you that since these suckers have come out, these are our eyeshadow sticks. What's the real name of them? Let's see. The real name of them is called Shimmer Eyeshadow Stick. Okay. Since they came out, I'm like, I almost hardly don't use eyeshadow. I just started, I'm like, I get them and I'm like, I'm just going to do that again today. So today, for example, let me just get it right here for a second. All I did is I put this pink one. It's called Pink Prism. And I just took it and just put it all over here. Okay. Then I took this brown one, which is Radiant Bronze. And I just colored half of that half of the eye in. And then I just took a brush and I blended it. And then the only eyeshadow that I put on is some biscotti just right up here under my brows because I didn't want it to be so shimmery. And here's the thing. I got up early this morning, well, early for me, like at 7, and I went ahead and took a shower and got my makeup on because I knew I had a lot to do. And so I have not touched the eyeshadow at all day.
Wow.
Not all day. I have not done one single thing to my eyeshadow. So my tip is get you a couple of these. Even if it's 2. If I only could use 2, I tell you which ones I would get. I would get these 2 right here. The Golden Sunrise and this Radiant Bronze. Honestly, you can wear them almost, every single day. I love them so much. And what I also have done is this. I take my eyebrow brush, after I do that, then I take it and I put it right in here on this brown, and I can go under there. Oh. I sure do. That's my tip, my glamour tip. As glamorous as me. Pile on the makeup. Just okay, Latrice.
All right, y'all. Mine is from my daughter, actually. But mascara, y'all, it is a big old fat deal. Mm-hmm. So this friend of mine gave me this fabulous mirror for my birthday, and it's like a 10 times thing. So anyway, but here's the tip. Of course, you need to replace your mascara every 3 months. But y'all, I would always look at her and people would ask her, what are you putting on your eyelashes to make them grow? And then when I would see her take her mascara off, I'm like, they're really not that long. But y'all, what she does is she starts at the base and literally just holds it there, just rolls it up, takes her time. And that's what she said, Mama, you have to take your time. You cannot go in there and just go, because that's what it's going to look like. Just a little here. She said, take your time, work on one eye, and then go to the other. And I'm telling you, it makes a big old deal. People are going to look on 1 or 2 places on your faces, either your eyes or your lips. So they better be looking good.
Yes, I love it.
We have 4 mascaras, I believe. 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Now we have waterproof.
let's just pull them out, shall we?
I use
Here
them
we go.
all.
Here
Yeah.
we go. We got them all right here. I think we got 5.
We have
Latrice.
6.
6. We got 6. We sure do.
I love them all.
Anyway, they're all good. No, we don't even sell those 2 anymore.
We got Panorama. That's
We
the
got
pink one.
Panorama. We got Lash Intensity. We got Great Heights in this and Great Heights in the waterproof. And then we have the Ultimate that's also in a pink tube and just regular Lash Love.
Yeah.
So that's what we got.
Got 'em all.
So you will find one you like. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for
Find one
sure.
that you like.
You
Just
will
try
find
them all.
2 or 3 that you like.
please.
I love them.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I love them.
Okay. All right, Maureen.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you about January 2026. We're going to talk a little bit about One Step Glow, One Step of Pop of Color. So in January, just go ahead with your CC cream. And if you were lucky enough to get some of our, what was this called? Gel cream blush. That's what's going on for January. So you want a little bit of a natural, dewy, healthy looking. And I've got on not this color, but another color. I'm telling you, it's the easiest blush I've ever put on in my life. I either will use my fingers, but I generally will use my cheek color brush. And these are going to give you a nice, easy, natural looking. You want dewy looking in January because you know that we're all walking around feeling like a saltine cracker. But these are going to help with that because the CC cream has a moisturizer in it, plus all the other things that you need. And the gel cheek color it's got the hyaluronic acid, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to help moisturize as well. Then you're going to get, just like with this berry looking color, you're going to get a rose waterproof lip liner and then the Mauve Crush supreme hydrating lip. Again, hydrating those lips. So just hydrate, and get with your Mary Kay beauty consultant and she'll choose some great colors for you. She probably has some of these left. If not, I don't know what to tell you, pinch your cheeks. I don't know. But anyways, that's my little tip for color.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, if you use the matte foundation, which I like the matte foundation, but you're feeling a little dry, but you're not ready to like go to luminous, just take a little bit of your CC cream and you put it on your hand and then put your matte foundation on it, mix them together. And it really gives you a pretty look. It gives you a lot of coverage. So you're not dry looking, but you're not oily either. So
Right.
that's a little beauty hack for you.
Love.
All right. So you guys tell us in the chat what's your best beauty hack as well. And we're going to end it up and next week, I'm trying to think what we're going to do next week. It's going to be something awesome though.
It'd be amazing.
But I want you to save the date because we're going to do our glass skin facials that we like to do on the 28th.
Yes.
Okay. So the glass skin facials is on the 28th. So thank you for all the, look at some of the comments. Thank you for all the comments. It is a dash out the door for a busy woman. Chanel. Absolutely. And yeah, there's another. She said,
Hey, we're going to see her in Nashville.
oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Love the brow tint, the dark brown. We'll work with black hair. We just love it. Thank y'all for all the awesome comments. Christine, always so positive. So we just appreciate all your comments. So, hey, here's what we got to say is hashtag Mary Kay Bingo, because one of our challenges, we go on social media and hold up or talk about your favorite product and talk about hashtag Mary Kay Bingo. So we're going to post this video and all 4 of us are going to put hashtag Mary Kay Bingo. So we have completed our challenge.
Woo!
One of them for the right. So I encourage y'all to do the same thing. You can do a picture, you can do a video, and just put it out there because the more people that know about our great products, the best, the better, you know? So,
And I want to say this real quick. So the lady that I met yesterday said, I have searched for a Mary Kay consultant for years. She said, y'all used to be just all over the place, like out and about with your name tags and all that. She had just moved here, which she said 7 years ago. And she got my name from one of my customers because her face looked so great. And she said, y'all have got to get out there more. So yes, y'all do your social media.
Hashtag.
yeah. Here's the thing. At my party last night, a girl said the same thing to me. She said, I just don't see a bunch of Mary Kay going on much anymore. And she goes, and I thought the products were kind of going down. I said, no, ma'am. I said, you have no idea. I said, we have so much new stuff, we can't keep up with it. And I said, I guarantee you the products that you tried tonight, we did a really glass skin facials, what we did. I said, you probably never even heard of them, which she hadn't, you know. And so we do need to do a good job. We do need to go out here and spread the word because it is a great product. And they are, you know, it's not in the stores. So the only people that are going to tell them about it will be us.
Right.
It's our responsibility. We take it.
Wear your name tag.
Yeah. And all the customers watching, please refer people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your consultant, because I bet you she got little happies for you.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys, we will see you next week on What's in the Bag. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bye, everybody.